Welcome back, guys. My name's Ben, and on my channel I talk about different experiences that I experience and in my body, in my mind. Will hopefully help you if you're having a mystical experience, a spiritual awakening, something along those lines that's changed your perception in reality. So this video, guys, is going to be we'll be talking about a heightened nervous system, which can be very difficult to handle. And that, I would say, for me personally, that's the most difficult part of what happened to me. The change within me is managing how I get triggered, how dark and negative this reality really is. So everything is draining the life out of you. You're getting all your darkness out of your being. That's what this is about. So you're cleansing your being. The more, not things are not in alignment, but they're not in alignment with your soul. You're becoming pure. You're becoming more in alignment with nature. So this world feels more heavy. So managing your nervous system is probably the number one task. So it's managing your energy versus time management, you could say. Where before you were probably clock watching, looking at how you can fill your day. It's not going to work like that. You've got to keep your energy body balanced, because if you do that, then you won't have to even think about time management, because that'll just slot into place because you'll be managing your own energy. But this overdrive in your nervous system is your higher self trying to keep you connected. So the more it seems like it's on overdrive, you'll be able to connect with who you are again. Because that's what happened if you have an awakening, is you lost touch with yourself. You got destroyed by this world, your job, a relationship, whatever it was. And now you're in the process of repairing yourself, and you're going to reconnect with your higher self. So it's almost like pulling you up to connect with who you actually are, and then the universe and your higher self is going to guide you all the way home. That's what's going to happen. And that's really cool. Not many people have got that in their life, have they? You know, it's normally before you were looking in things and people and places to satisfy you, where now you've got this amazing guide guiding you until you leave the earth for good. So what it's going to do is this heightened sensitivity is going to point out what's not in alignment for you. That's the purpose of your nervous system being on overdrive. So I don't know how it's working for you, what you're sensitive to, whether you're clairvoyant, clairsentient, whatever they are. I'm both those. So how it worked for me is I feel energy. So as a young child, I used to always think there were people in my room. And I used to see things. And as my awakening developed, it more developed into objects holding energy. That's just for me personally. And I couldn't believe how when the universe popped things into my awareness, in my room, in my house, that when I got rid of those, I suddenly didn't get any migraines anymore. Because I used to have a mixer in, I used to like trance, I still listen to a bit of it. I like trance music, I used to do my own mixing. But the metals in that mixer used to give me migraines, but I didn't know until my awareness heightened and my nervous system, and I was like, oh wow, that's what's giving me nightmares. And other things from other people's places or whatever. I would never ever, and I never have done this, would buy anything from a second-hand shop, and you're taking that back home to your home and you don't know what it's going to bring you. I just couldn't do that. It might not bother you, but me personally, that's even giving me a nightmare thinking about it. I just couldn't not do that. So it's going to guide you. This is your guide going home. So give your time to rest. One of the most difficult parts, I'd say, of an awakening or a mystical experience, I do not have the physical energy that I used to have. Relentless energy before, where now I have to rest, nurture my body, allow myself to get back in alignment and go about my day that way. If I try to force my body, it doesn't work like that anymore. And because you're becoming still, anything with movement drives me insane. So I cannot have a TV where it's flicking from thing to thing dead fast, or football. If there's a ball going like that, or tennis, I can't do that because I've become still. So you might be going through that stage where you can't deal with movement. You probably already had that when you were younger, but it's going to be enhanced way more. And it's the same when you eat your foods. If I have coffee, I'd love to go for a coffee now. Oh, how lovely. But the wave of anxiety that coffee's going to bring your nervous system, you'll be able to pinpoint what not to have and what's going to keep your nervous system in a nice flow, in a nice balanced way. So yeah, there's lots of things going to be happening, but it's a blessing. I know it can seem like a right pain in the arse, and it is, but your nervous system's warning you of things. So pay attention to that, breathe and calm yourself down when you can. Because I know when that first started happening, I was really annoyed. I thought, why are you doing this to me? But then it's pinpointing how it's going to help you. So what else we'll talk about now is how are you going to manage your nervous system. Well, let's see what the universe brings you. I don't know what the universe is going to bring you. What it brought me, obviously, was crystals. I've talked about that, but I do crystal gridding around my home. So I do not get interference from other people on the street. So I can go to bed at night and just switch off. If you're asking for anything in this world, that's what it would be. Is peace of mind, going to bed, not thinking about work, thinking about nothing. That is the ultimate. Your body can really rest, you can drift off and not have interference. So if you're into crystal griddings, I cannot live without blue goldstone. If you're an empath, sensitive person, that you'll know about blue goldstone. It completely calms the centre of the body. And working that with charoite, I don't know if I've said that right, but that helps you accept the present moment as it is, as you would choose it. Oh, that's lovely. There's a lovely combination there. But having the stones around your house, the neighbours might think I'm a bit funny because they always see me in the garden, but that's how my life is. I have to have them round my home, down the street at the corner. I can pick stones up from miles away and they help me stay tuned in. So that's what the universe brought me. I didn't choose that. So see how or what the universe is bringing you. It might be bringing you plants to put in your house so you've got nature all around you. So I work with nature in the day. So if maybe I didn't do that, the universe would have brought me plants into my home. So see what it's going to bring you. All that's to focus on if you're having this mystical experience in awakening is to deal with your pain. The more you deal with your pain, the universe will reward you and your higher self will reward you. Because that's why there's so much conflict with other human beings in this world, is everybody's in pain. People are angry, they're getting frustrated, and it's building up and building up and building up. So the more you can deal with that, which you probably will not want to do because it's tiring, exhausting, and it feels thankless. But many years into what's happening, I can see how the universe has rewarded me. It stripped me of everything that was bogging me down with my high senses that I've got. Get rid of everything and you can be more at peace. And then the universe brought me things that are in alignment to keep me balanced. So yeah, if you're going through that, guys, I'm sympathising with you. Because it's really overwhelming. I get it right. Overwhelming, disorientating and frustrating. But when it's like that, breathe, sit in your car. If you're into crystals, get them, go in nature and let the body balance out. and pay attention to what's in alignment. It's wonderful. If this has happened to you, it's absolutely wonderful. You've got a guide. You've got the universe and your higher self guiding you around where people are lost in working for a company until they die and getting a gold clock at the end or whatever. You didn't come here to do that. Come on. If you're watching this, come on. That's not what you came to do. You came to be free from what's not you. You came to be free of that character you were conditioned to be by the world and other people. And that's one of the hardest pills to take, because you'll want to still cling on to your youth or your younger days and what you used to like to do, and that's okay. And then you'll go back in, your higher self will pull you up with your nervous system and you'll reconnect to who you are. And it's just a cycle of that of many times for me. So comfort yourself. I know it can be lonely, and the only person I talk to about it is my twin flame Jenny, because there's not many people where I live going through this. So I thought I'd do some more videos to see if you're going through these similar experiences, and to just comfort yourself and take your time. You know, it's, what time is it now? 3 o'clock. I have to have a stillness snooze, not a deep snooze, a stillness snooze that I have to call it, where I become still and let the body become still. It's different to sleeping. Being still, resting is completely different to being in your bed at night. So listen to what your body is saying to you. And in some ways you're going to have no choice. You'll get to the point where you maybe experience like just a burnout snooze, where you just completely just shut off and you just have to be still until the body's rested. So yeah, I hope that one helps you out. Listen to your own self, and I'll catch you for another video another time. It's lovely, it's raining outside, it's lovely. So I'll see you for another